Hi and welcome along to AFTV Transfer Daily, the show that keeps you up to date with players that have been linked with a summer transfer move to Arsenal. Thomas Lemar is the name that is everywhere today as regards Arsenal. Lemar from Monaco, another one of the young players from Monaco, only 21 years of age. And he, of course, won the title with Monaco, played very well last season, scored 9 goals and had 10 assists from the left-hand side of midfield. And there's lots of rumours going around today that Arsenal are on the verge of signing him for £30 million. Now, Daily Mail going really big with this story, saying that Lemar, you know, who's been a big target of Arsenal, is on the verge of joining. There was suggestions last week that, you know, he was thinking about choosing whether to go to Spurs or whether to go to Arsenal. Come on, there's no choice there. It's got to be Arsenal, hasn't it? Right. But they seem pretty confident, and a lot of outlets today that deal may get done. How many players are Monaco going to have left? They're becoming the Southampton of the French league at the moment because they're just losing all their best players. It would be a good deal if we could get it done. It's always seemed to, over the years, been a bit of a problem for us, that left-hand side. I know sometimes Alexis Sanchez plays down there, but a specialist left-handed sided player like Lemar would be really, really good for Arsenal. And of course, you know, he's a player with lots and lots of ability and was really one of the star players for Monaco last season. We're going to have to wait and see what happens with that one, but Mail very confident that that could get done. There's still a lot of talk that Mbappe as well is not a dead deal. Kylian Mbappe, of course, the hottest young player around Europe right now at the age of only 18 years of age. We've spoken about it so many times on the show and how much money it's going to cost, but we're being told that Arsene Wenger's still interested in trying to get this deal done. He's been even courting his parents, Mbappe's parents, to try and get it over the line. And interestingly, the president of Real Madrid, Florentino Perez, was talking about the whole Mbappe thing because, of course, Real Madrid have been seen as the favourites to sign him. It has been the destination of choice for Mbappe. However, Perez has come out yesterday and he was saying that, listen, we can't guarantee that Mbappe would start at Real Madrid. There's so many top players there. He's only 18. He'd have to sort of wait his turn. And he was even sort of saying and suggesting that that was one of the reasons why last year they didn't get the Paul Pogba deal over the line, because Pogba wanted to start every week and they couldn't guarantee that for Pogba, even though they thought he was an excellent player. Because of the players they've got at Real Madrid, they can't guarantee him a start. Now, we know that if he comes to Arsenal, he will be guaranteed a start, especially if Arsenal paid that sort of money for him. He would definitely be guaranteed a start. We know that he idolised Thierry Henry as a kid, so that's appealing to him. Apparently, there's rumours that he even used to be an Arsenal supporter. His parents and that have come out before and said they're big admirers of Arsene Wenger. Could this deal still get done? I mean, he's great friends apparently off the pitch of Thomas Lemar's as well. So if they got Lemar done, I know I'm starting to really build it up. I don't know. It's still very, very expensive. Remember, it's not even just down to Mbappe, it's also down to Monaco. They're going to want the highest price possible. Teams like PSG out there willing to pay up to 120, 130 million. Would Arsenal pay that for one player? That certainly seems like a massive fee, but still talk about Mbappe today. This rumour today linking Laurent Koscielny with a move away from the club. Now, this one sort of come out of nowhere, but it's said that AC Milan interested in signing Laurent Koscielny and willing to give him a contract, have made him their priority, as they're saying. Also got Laurent Koscielny on a very long deal until 2020. I can't see that one happening. I don't think Koscielny will be going anywhere. Probably be the club captain next season. Also, Hector Bellerin, those rumours still persisting today. Again, this time we're being told with the Hector Bellerin thing that Barcelona basically giving him 10 days to make his mind up on what he's going to do. Are you coming to play for us or are you staying at Arsenal? That is what the rumour is saying today. Again, you know, I think Bellerin will be an Arsenal player next season. And we can't finish off without talking about Alexander Lacazette, the Lyon president, at it again. You know, every day is something different. You know, he's staying, he's going, he's staying, he's going. He's suggesting today now that, you know, he could still stay at the club, you know, this season. You know, it's really every day is a different day when it comes to the Lyon president and Alexander Lacazette. Let's get into a couple of your comments. Jar Raja says, I wish we could get our business done like Manchester City. How comes we have to wait for circumstances to play out before we sign a player? Put the money on the table, give them an offer they can't refuse, and stop wasting time. Arsenal and Arsenal are so frustrating. You can't disagree with that, can you? Listen, clubs have got to do deals. We can't operate in the same way as Manchester City because of the amount of money that they're always willing to pay out. They basically pay whatever the deal is. Arsenal have to bargain. Arsenal try to reason and drive the deal down. That's just how we do it. But I understand his frustration entirely. Tanner says Lacazette is going to be a tough one, but I do think we can get him. Shuyin Gaming Channel says Alios, that's the president of Lyon, is a smart man, but his position is understandable. Lyon have just moved into a new stadium and training ground at the cost of 450 million euros. We're forced to sell our best players, and Atletico were willing to pay 65 million euros for Lacazette. So he's got to play hard. We are basically in the same situation as Arsenal were in 2006. And I think he's a Lyon fan there. And what he's suggesting is, listen, basically is, you know, they want as much money as possible to pay for the new training ground, pay for the new stadium, brilliant new stadium they got there. And that is why the deal, he's driving a hard bargain. And listen, you can understand it. Every club, if it was Arsenal, we want top dollar for our player. And that's all he's doing, really. He wants top dollar, but it's very, very frustrating. Aaron P says, Arsenal should try getting Renato Sanchez, 25 million. Why are we not in for him? He's a brilliant player. Bayern willing to sell him at the moment. Mahrez for 40 million and Lacazette for 65 million. One more defender, 30 million, for a total of 160 million. And sell players like Gibbs, Giroud, Perez, and Wilshere to generate 50 to 60 million and loan out Iwobi, rather than talking about non-realistic things like Kylian Mbappe for 130 million pounds. He sounds like a person who's really up for wheeling and dealing and bargaining there. Listen, thanks for watching the show. We'll be back tomorrow. Just a message there. If you're based over in South Africa, check out UFF Africa. I'm on that every day on the MTN network. Make sure you check that out. That's a brand new feature over there. But thanks for watching the show, and we'll be back tomorrow.
Subscribe to ArsenalFanTV.